This is what you guys should be focusing on this week of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle TDC 2026 Beast Gohan Celebration. Now, there is so much that is going on in game right now, and I think we need to talk about it. So I'm going to go left to right and tell you guys everything that is going on in game. But the first thing we have to go over is the news that just came out. I don't know when it came out, but I'm guessing at 3 a.m. my time. We got to talk about Ultimate Clash, the 100th edition celebration special. I don't know if you guys have watched the video or not, but I did say that they need to give us monster like tokens. I forgot what do we call these things? These Battlefield memory. There we go. I forgot. Been playing the game so long that of course I remember that these things are called Battlefield memories. Of course I do. But I asked for a bunch of Battlefield memory items so we can go into the barbershop and trade to get a bunch of LRs. Well, Dokkan said, I bet. I don't know if Gippy saw my video or not. I'm pretty sure he didn't, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who asked for this. 1.2 million Battlefield memories can be obtained as mission rewards. And let's go back into game real quick because I want to look at the current landscape of how much the LRs cost in game, which is very, very, very expensive. I would say we need to do something better about these menus. Swiping all the way is kind of stupid. So you could get another copy of Garlic Jr. You can get a copy of Analyza. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend Cell or Frieza either because they suck. Hachiek is a cool LR to have. Obviously, Legion of Shadow Dragons, they're pretty cool. The Bobby and Deborah is a good Majin Buu Saga unit. Frieza and his dad sucks. The Metal Cooler Army might be the next Easy A character. I'm surprised they didn't Easy A them last year with Metal Cooler Army TUR. Might want to keep your eyes on that just in case he might super. No, it's not super Easy A. It's an. Has he Easy A'd? I don't think he's Easy A'd yet. Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Actually, no, I don't need to check. He has Easy A'd. He needs a super Easy A. Yeah. He needs a super Easy A. And Captain Ginyu has not super Easy A'd either. But, you know, you could go through here. You can pick up Captain Ginyu. You can pick up LR Metal Cooler Armor. You can pick up Majin Oob. You can pick up Frieza and his dad. You can probably pick up Bobby and Deborah. For all my new players out there, you could go ahead and clean out everything. But we also have another surprise in the fact that we're getting a new Battlefield LR, and it is LR Lud from Dragon Ball GT. So this will be a new GT Bosses character. Now, what teams can Lord Lud be on? Let's see, because I think on this website, Harry Attorney includes the bosses, and we do have a Lord Lud boss somewhere. Dang, if he's not on GT bosses, where is this guy at? Challenge. Let's go down to Red Zone. Let's go to this one. I think he is in here. He's like the first. There he is. Lud Pan. Oh, this is Lud Pan, but we're getting a straight up Lord Lud. He's on artificial life forms, power absorption, and GT bosses. So these are the three categories that he can be on. So that's something to kind of look forward to. But a GT bosses character, we will take those, especially with Omega Shenron still being very valuable in game. But that's a big, huge change that we have going on in game right now, which I'm pretty sure that's what this news bulletin is about. Yep. And I think it is live too. Oh, look at that. It's a button to go right to Ultimate Clash. And there is a new update coming out with this, and I'm pretty sure it's not in the game yet. Yeah, it's not in game yet. But we're not going to have that menu screen anymore. We're actually going to be able to load into the game and actually go play. So now, let's start with everything you should be worried about this week in Dokkan Battle. I'm going to say right off the rip before I get into all the content that we do have, I will say right now that we do have Dokkan Day that is about to start on the JP side of things. And I'm going to log in and make sure I actually do my Dokkan Day today. But we do have Dokkan Day today. So that is something that everybody needs to be ready for. And you need to have some Dragon Stones ready for. I got like 19 Dragon Stones. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to Beast Gohan and summon for him. I might have to wait for a little while because I kind of went a little deep on the banner because I'm trying to pull him, the Super Saiyan Duo, and Cooler. Those. Oh, and Deborah. Crap. That's 493 units. I have the Super Saiyan Duo, but now I need Beast Gohan, Cooler, and Deborah from this banner. And I am not close to red coining at all. So it is what it is. But the 10th anniversary free-to-play stories are here. If you haven't done these, there's a bunch of Dragon Stones waiting for you. I think I'm done with this one. Yeah, that was 15 stages. So you have about 14 Dragon Stones right there. This is about 15. So you have about 14 Dragon Stones right there. No, you don't. Two. It's a bunch of Dragon Stones. Just take my word for it. But for those that haven't done it yet, you can grind up free-to-play LR Demon King Piccolo right there. And I think the free-to-play Trunks. Yeah, Trunks is right here too. So the free-to-play Trunks and Goten that do the tag mechanic, you can get them as well. And those are the 4 story missions that you can do right there. Then we have the Clash Between Wisdom and Power events that's giving us exclusive orbs for movie heroes and movie bosses. That is something to also keep tabs on. Obviously, Turtle School. You might want to make sure you do a couple of rounds of God level intense training just to make sure you have tickets to go into the barbershop and get what you need. In the growth tab, we do not have any new Extreme Z areas that popped up in here. I haven't done pans yet because I don't have the characters to go, wait. No, they just did the new update to where you don't need these specific characters, right? Nope, that one is still intact. They haven't upgraded that part yet, but the other ones, that's gone. Just not the LR EZAs yet. So there's nothing cool in here. Now let's go down here because you all have complained a lot on Twitter. You complained anywhere you can complain, and they finally fixed it. All of the remixes to the red zones, Supreme Magnificent Battles, they're all here, they're back, and they're all permanent. So if you have not completed the missions, if you have not done the stages, now you can do it. And I'm just going to show you guys mine. I have not beaten Omega Shenron yet, and I do have these missions to do, which I am going to do because I need those Dragon Stones. For whatever reason, this stage 1 mission, either I'm washed or clearing stage 1 with I can't get it out. Universe Survival Saga. It's pretty crazy, I would say. I just probably need to sit down and lock in and try to get my strat. You have to bring Tech UI Goku to this, by the way, to do the Universal Survival Saga mission, and you have to float him off until he's ready to drop his domain, because the last stage versus Gohan and Piccolo, they cancel dodge. And they hit incredibly hard. And then you have Goku and Frieza at the end. And then you have these bad boys for the movie heroes. I have not beaten Goku, so that's something else that needs to be done. And then, of course, everything else we've already had in game that they have already made permanent. And then you have, obviously, the climax battle versus Cell Max. So there's a lot to do in the game right now. Also, I think they keep adding missions to the red zone and Supreme Magnificent Battles. As you guys can see, I still have a lot of stages to do, chat. It's just so much to do in game. There's so much to do, like severely so much, which on my other account, I'd actually knocked out all of these stages and I thought they were easy. But now that I'm going back and doing it, this is very annoying. Now I understand why everybody complained about this giant form clash. It is very annoying. Like, I think I do have some of the characters. Either I do or I don't have the characters to do this missions, to do the stages, period. Like, this is very freaking annoying, by the way. Very annoying. Also, if you guys always forget which again, I have a whole lot of stuff that I need to clear in this game. If you guys keep forgetting, Behold support memory boosts. If you have the free to play characters to knock out these stages, obviously do that. We did get a new one not too long ago with Gohan's heart that is from the Turles part of the Metacooler Army celebration. I'm just gonna point to you guys right here that if I can go, I have 28 Dragon Stones to clear just from clearing. That does not include the missions that you get, because you get 5 Dragon Stones per clear on the category that you do. So add up the 5. I think, yeah, 1 5 with the 28 is a bunch of Dragon Stones. Keep in mind, if you're looking for Dragon Stones, do not forget about the Dragon Stone Guide. It is there to show you guys where you have not cleared and how many Dragon Stones you're leaving on the table. What? I've never completed hits Easy A? Oh, well. I guess you guys know what I'm about to do right now. I do need the Dragon Stones. Let me remove you real quick. Let's slide in. Where is AGL Kai Goku? Throw that bad boy on the team. Yep. We about to get to the grinding, but that is this week's cap in Dokkan Battle for the first week of 2026 TDC. Lock in. Make sure you're doing all your dailies, making sure you're knocking out all the missions. At some point, I'm going to have to sit down and do all this stuff. I do want to do a live stream of me knocking out stuff because this is pretty much my 5th year anniversary of doing Dokkan Battle content. So I did put out a poll, not really a poll, but I did pose the question, do you guys want to see me do a live stream? I asked right there, then got some 5 years. Do you want a new account live stream guide this week, or do you want me to live stream the challenging content? I'm probably just going to delete this and just do a live stream of challenging content at some point. That's the only way I'm going to be able to get it done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.